Alright guys, welcome back to EA Sports PGA Tour, and we're doing the Lighthouse Point. Or we're playing a Lighthouse Point. The Cliffs at Lighthouse Point. I can't remember the tournament.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the northeastern coast of the U.S. and Lighthouse Point, live final round coverage of the Maine Classic. And this, one of the sterner tests a golfer's going to encounter, 18 holes to decide a championship. The A+ game has to be there to make this work, as we look at the early leaderboard. And the leader is Austin Smotherman. He's come into this one on fire at 10 under par. Meanwhile,
I did forget to look at
looking to cobble together a solid round here
the wind
on this fine Sunday.
Going left doesn't help. Mulch. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Significantly uphill, wind going left, lie going left. Let's see. 8 irons, 175. Let's go the high 7. Take it all the way back. Not a bad swing at all, but man, holy hell.
And this ball
that was a weird one.
Quite gonna be a GIR. It'll come to rest on the fringe.
Alright, not much. Not much, nothing. It's not doing a damn thing. Oh, well. If you hit it short, it doesn't matter. Alright, par on the first. Would they just finish the Rocket Mortgage Classic? Cam Davis won.
Now at the second here at Lighthouse.
Akshay was tied with him at the top and had a par 5. No. He had a par 5 on 17. Parred it.
That would be the perfect shot to hit.
And then on 18, he was on the green, long putt for birdie. But just needs a par for a playoff and 3 putts. 3 putts for a bogey. So Cam Davis is the leader in that one. Surprised that was that short, but I did
now from the bunker. Just a little splash out on this par
underswing it by a good bit. I played a lot in this past week.
Luckily got it to stop. Not a bad shot.
Played. I shot a 75 the day before a Monday tournament at a course called Birdwood where I live, and it's a really good course. And we would have never played in the tournament, but luckily. It was paid for us because it was expensive. And big highlight, I wish I could put it up as like a short on YouTube, but the quality is just awful. So there was there were 2 hole-in-one holes, or there were 2 holes where you could win something if you got a hole-in-one, and they were both brand new cars. And it was hole 14. We started on the back 9 at hole 10. Oh, what a shot. So it was hole 13. It was our 4th hole.
Long ways, Frank, he'll need to refocus immediately because that's not a guarantee. 2 putts from that distance.
Exactly, Rich. No time to celebrate
and
right now. Grind on that first
so my dad goes up first, and nobody's really thinking realistically anybody's gonna make a hole-in-one. So it's 171, but because of the wind, it's playing 185.
9 feet remaining here for birdie.
So what Dad takes out his 5 wood. You know, he's not a long hitter.
Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3.
And hits a great shot. He picks up his tee and starts walking away. Everyone's going, oh, that could go in. That's a great shot. It could go in. And I'm watching it, and it just bloop, drops in the hole. And everyone's screaming, yelling.
Well, actually, for the ocean, though,
My dad's boss's boss, he's playing with us. You can hear him yell, holy shit. Yeah, none of us have ever seen a hole-in-one or had one. And so he wins a brand new vehicle, and it's just amazing.
We have 129 yards to the front portion of the green, 136 all the way to the hole, pin just on, and the ball's sitting on a little bit of an upslope.
And then our last hole was the same thing. Get a hole-in-one, win a car. And me and Dad were just like, wouldn't it be amazing if a father-son in the same group won both of them? But I hit an awful iron shot, didn't even get it on the green.
By a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
But that course was immaculate. It was amazing. Oh, what a putt. Just a little bit softer, we would have went in. Yeah, I actually played really well in that tournament. The only thing I really didn't do well on was the par 3 tee shots. One of them I did hit really well, but it was I overdrew it and not playable. But then the day before I shot a 75, which is the best I've ever shot. 3 over. No, it's the second best. Earlier in the year I shot 1 over at another course.
It's his second from a dreadful lie.
Oh, I did not mean to overswing it. God dang it. Oh, never mind, I did.
A long one coming up here for birdie.
I mean, it is... These greens are so flat.
Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect.
But anyway, then
in for a birdie.
We didn't win. We only posted like...
Say no to that.
What do we do? 11 under? Something like that. Our approaches just weren't there. Unfortunately.
Got to fly that. Green's not too deep. So really the challenge is trying to flight that ball in amongst the breeze should it pick up.
Ooh. It wasn't bad. It was a little more right than I was expecting. So the wind must be like 9 miles an hour or something. You know what? I'm gonna put this. That 0.5 degrees really went left, huh? 3.5 feet left. I aimed it a foot to the right almost. But yeah, that was a really good course.
Par 4 7th, only 370 yards. Frank decision to
then Friday,
to the nearest point of the field,
we had another tournament, another 4-man tournament.
Left side. You're going to have to be strong 300 yards. So really, I don't know if driver's the play. Maybe even 3 wood's too much. You might have to throttle back even further. So the hole might be short. Just might get a little bit of a longer second shot than what the scorecard would normally allow you. I
mean, this is showing I can aim it like right here. Oh, it's not drawn at all. That's fine. It's perfect.
All right.
And man, I tell you what, we had a group. Let me tell you. I mean, this tournament, I believe we should have won, hands down. But of course, somebody comes in and... So we're the first group that finishes. Well, the group in front of us, which is some of our buddies. But they finished first, and they're just waiting for us. You know, watch our shots, wait for us to come in, and everything like that. Dead straight putt. And unfortunately, we par the last hole, which is par 3. But we eagled 2 par 5s, and after 10 holes, we were 11 under. And so we're thinking, oh, we're going to get 18 under. Because that's what we did last year. We got to 18 under and 1. We're going to have to hit a finesse with this one, I think. But unfortunately on the back 9, we just par a little bit, a few too many holes. Wow, that just jumped.
That one was running.
We ended up with 15? Yeah, 15 under is what we ended with. And we're thinking that's good enough to win. We've got it. The next group, after both of us, don't come in for an hour and a half. And I'm sorry. It's a 4-man best ball.
Okay, good roll there.
If it takes you over 5.5 hours to play 18 holes at a pretty short course, by the way, it's not a long course at all. It's not a hard course either. I mean, we shot 15 under.
With the potential of a golf ball sailing off into the Atlantic Ocean. That said,
you're doing something wrong. And honestly, after the first hour, you should be disqualified. You're just taking too long, holding everybody up. 2 teams came in at just under 4 hours. How the next 6 teams, or 7 teams, don't come in for almost 2 hours after that, I have no idea. I don't know what they were doing, I don't know. But the very next team, or not the very next, but 2 teams after we come in. It's only 81%. Let's go with a 50 degree, let it, hopefully, I mean, it's going to be a tough one. Oh, it actually did hit landed on the green, okay. And they came in 1 better. 1 shot better. We're like, okay, sure. You know, you always have that feeling of, are you sure about that? You came in 2 hours after us. 2 hours. So 2 teams, the first 2 teams after us, it took an hour and a half to come in. The team that won, it took them 2 hours. Don't know what they were doing. No idea.
Look at that number on the card versus the 10th hole.
Yeah, 10th hole, which is
but anyway, we got second place, which is just like a gift certificate to the clubhouse or whatever.
Between a 4 and a 5, so if you walk away with a deal of 5, you feel like you've lost something.
But man,
you feel like you've gained something. So
it's playing really, really well. Using most of my drives, there were a few there that we already had a couple in the fairway, and so I just kind of went for it, and most of those kind of just went, you know, off to the wayside a little bit. Sit. Dang it. But almost all of my putts, except for
birdie at 10.
2, my putting was amazing. Like the first putt on the first hole for an eagle, 26 footer, made that one. The next one for a birdie was 12 foot, made that one.
I think that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
The greens were awful too, so kind of had to get lucky to make them all.
At 4 under. Now we go to the 11th hole, and this is a par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par 4 10. This one comes in at 530 yards. And more evidence of the kind of creativity by the award-winning design team of Patel and Duncan.
And my iron, we used all of my tee shots on the par 3s. I got all except for the
almost too much club or very, very risky, plus the front bunker there. Now this is a great par 5. The reason why, it's reachable, it's tempting, but you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting on it.
all except for the last one was close. The last one wasn't too far away, but it was just short of the green by about 2 feet. Dang it, I was hoping we could fly everything. Only 202 left though, so that's not too bad.
Might be a tough shot coming up.
Oh, well, we're not eagling this, I can tell you that. Not unless we chip it in from the sand, because that's where we're going to be. Oh, never mind. Not unless we make a long putt. Okay. I didn't think we were getting it on the green, to be honest.
Plenty of real estate between the ball and the hole.
Just a touch left. But with it being this far, put it a touch more. I think I might have hit that over too much. No, I didn't hit it hard enough. Oh my god.
Lag putting, such an underrated part of the game, and that is well
Birdie
done.
could have been an eagle though. But yeah, we had a 120, par 3, 125, and I was like, that is my number. That is a 80% gap wedge for me, and that's perfect. Or just choke down.
This is really where the shot maker has
choke
the
down
advantage,
gap wedge.
that hole bending completely to the left. You'd like to hit a draw there, so use those bunkers down the through side of the fairway, and then just sort of shape that ball towards the green.
Wish I could see
Interesting
a
shape
little
green, really
bit
3
more.
different sections to this, and of course 3 bunkers, each protecting a different portion.
No, not 3 wood, damn it. Oh, wow. Dirt. Good lie in the dirt. And then we had one that was 160 up the hill. And I was like, oh no, it was 150 up the hill playing 160 because the wind was also in our face. And I was like, oh, 150 would be a good pitching wedge, a perfect, like, full pitching wedge. But with the wind and everything, it was playing more like 160, so I played almost a full 9 iron. Ooh. Oh, come on. It landed 2.5 feet to the right of the pin and was about 10 feet away. And one of our partners, this was one where they made the putt. For the birdie.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll stay at 5 under. Now to the 13th hole.
Can't remember the other one.
Make you quake in your soft spikes. 702.
But I got it on the green somewhere.
Par 5, it might should be a par 6 or a 7.
Well, I think a few people will make 6 or 7 here. You're right. This is a rarity in golf.
I was gonna say if I go way right or left. Okay, we're good. Wow, this is a very, very wide open one. 345 still.
Perfectly placed. They're about 298 yards, smack bang in the middle of that. I doubt.
And I can't hit a.
But you need a good drive.
Can't hit a driver off the deck. Doesn't matter. We would never have made it there. Oh. Need a birdie here if we want to chance it.
We're going to have to hit one more club here, Frank. A little bit uphill.
What is that bunker? If we want a chance. So you see the leader was 10 under. Wow. Yeah, needed a big club there. I didn't think it was gonna get in there. I didn't think the height was gonna do
Those are the shots
nearly
that
as
turn
much
what
as it did.
You'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap in is now going to be a grind.
Well
Par.
judged, that is in for par here at 13.
We'd have to birdie them all to tie
And
the
he'll stay
lead.
right where he is. And to the 14th hole.
Long par 3. 246 to the pin. See, this is what sucks. Even though this is a 7 wood, it doesn't matter.
So that one
If this would have
off
hit the
target,
green, it
knocked
would
down
have
a bit
flew
by that tree, and that'll make
way
things
past
difficult
it.
from there.
And that's what sucks about hitting any woods. 3% underswing. Damn it.
Oh boy, far from a good shot that.
He sounded so disappointed. That's alright. This isn't a tournament that I really care about. I just wanted to play
Now a 7-footer.
all the tournaments for my first season.
Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3.
But yeah, it was a super fun tournament anyway.
4 under par. 15th hole and Franca returned to sanity.
And after playing
387
those
yards.
2 tournaments and
Second easiest hole on the golf course.
the playing the
There's a little
day
to the left,
before
just
the
avoid
tournaments,
sand, left and that little pot bunker on the right.
I really
You
need
should,
to
be set up with a relatively short iron in to a
work
green,
on-
really. The only problem
okay.
is if you go long.
2 things. The first one is
From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second.
kind of hitting, because I've gotten out of, and I don't want to have done this, but I've gotten out of hitting down so much on some shots, particularly the mid to high irons. It's a good shot. So like when it comes to
That is absolutely
8, 7,
fine.
6, and 5 iron,
5 feet now for birdie.
I'm not hitting down nearly as much. I'm almost just kind of scooping them.
Yes,
And I think that's getting used
it's
to
a birdie here at 15.
the length of
You will
clubs because they're a
definitely
different
not
length than
say
what I had
no
before.
to that.
And so I really need, honestly, I don't want to do it on mats because I hate hitting down when it comes to a mat.
When you give the scorecard cursory look, you might think 240 something yards is a difficult hole, but this plays quite a bit downhill, so it plays more around the 200-yard mark. A fairly
Okay,
generous
well, that
green,
helps.
protected by the
More
bunker.
around the 200 yard. We'll hit a 196 and see if that is good. Still a little bit long, but we were fast and over. So.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green.
But
Okay, safe
yeah,
for
that's
everybody,
been
safe for
honestly
some of
the
the
only
sand.
downfall of my
Maybe like
game.
to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world.
Has been when I do end up getting to those long irons, mid irons. It's most of the time just kind of thinned
right where he is.
because of that.
Now at the 17th, and Frank a chance to make a birdie. Who knows? With a couple of huge pokes, you could make Eagle 3. This is a pretty stout hole at a
And
little bit more than
then
600 yards.
It is, especially if that breeze comes
I
up
was
the water
able
in
to
your
draw
face,
my
but
driver
normally you're
twice,
protected here because the hills
almost
on the left will pull up
perfectly.
that breeze. Bunkers
And if
all the
I
way
can
down the
just
right side,
work
you can
on
see
that a
but yeah,
little
you're
bit
right, two big
more,
hits, and you might just reach
to
this
the
par
point of
five
like
and
being
say,
able to
"Good,
hit a
perhaps even
small
eagle with that."
draw and then hit a
At least
bigger
he can draw
one
on the
when
experience
I
from the
need
previous
to.
hole. Again, in the bunker.
I
Wanna make
think
sure you
that
touch
would
this cleanly as a second to the par
that would
five.
really benefit my game. Oh God, I did not think that was flying the entire way there.
Impressive to get the power on that second shot into the par 5 and comfortably get it up here by the green. I know it's in that green side bunker, but that is very doable.
Okay, a good out, and that's what we're
Because one of the
looking
par
for
fours,
birdie.
which was
Now
drivable, is
this for
270.
another birdie.
Why are we so zoomed out right here? Anyway, it It was 270. But you had to hit a draw. If you didn't, you were going to be in a bunker or to the right in the rough. And I did just a perfect draw. I was on the right edge. If it would have drew a couple more yards, it would have been even better. But
here we are, the 18th hole at Lighthouse Point.
It looks like a dogleg left, or should play like a dogleg left. You might stand on that tee.
yeah, I just need to work on a draw with my.
You can't get there from here, can you?
Good old Maine terminology there. So the goal really is to somehow find that fairway down the right, and of course,
Draw with my driver
how far you fly that
and a
tee
cut
shot.
with my irons. If I could just
a short iron, and maybe
if I could just do those two things
and finish with a smile on your face.
and be all set, you know.
Guess it got the 90% air, but that ball actually went through that tree.
Even though really, I mean,
So a breeze
I don't.
at his back as he
It's not an
readies his
absolute
second to the
necessity
par four.
to do those things. You know, for me, of just like knowing how to do it, that would complete. Oh God, I thought that was gonna hit the top
Not the intended plan there.
and then come all the way down. That was only a 126-yard club, way up the hill, and it carried 131. How does that make any sense?
This from 7 feet. Okay, a good putt for his par here.
Alright,
at the
6 under.
18th green.
Could have been way
And that
better
will
at
be a
it.
6 under,
Didn't really care too
66.
much about this
Very
tournament.
Well done. So Frank, for our featured golfer, they came roaring out on this Sunday. It won't be enough to place him too high on the leaderboard, but a terrific final
Doesn't matter.
round
Hurry up.
nonetheless.
It takes so long to get from
Re-emphasize what
your
you're saying
putt
there,
to
Rich.
the-
Sunday. It's so
to
important
this.
because when you can
Shut up. Oh my God. Oh wow. You've qualified for the Dominican Open. So yeah, that's our next one, Dominican Open at Teeth of the Dog. Looks cool. I guess. Alright, well, okay. Their menus are still screwed up. Good to see. Good to see. What did we want? Putting? I think we were going to do putting for everything else, but it's 5. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. The next one's going to be Dominican Republic. And then after that, I think it's the Open, which is that really in just a few weeks? I hope you guys enjoyed it, though. Have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye.